Well, thank you very much for everybody's hard work and good effort in reading and also in the chanting portion also in both English, Bali, and Burmese as well. So I have some questions here prepared, and this is from lesson 7. So lesson 7, hopefully we are going to test all of your memories again. Once again, please raise your hand in the system and I will try my best to pick on you also. Okay, all right. So my first question from lesson 7 was, why was the prince not happy in the palace? Why was the prince not happy in the palace? Oh my goodness. Okay. I will pick on, wow, so many hands. I will pick on Nolan. Nolan, me. So number 7, my first question. Lesson 7, my first question. Why was the prince not happy in the palace?
Yeah, no, you can mute. Yeah, okay.
The prince was not happy in this palace because he was living like a prisoner.
Very good, me. Thank you very much. And I will pick on one more person if anybody wants to add anything to this answer as well. How about Kathleen, me?
After the prince was sad because no one could stop growing old, weak, and sad, and no one could stop that.
So you jumped ahead right there. But it was, why was the prince not happy in the palace? From lesson 7, from the beginning of the lesson. So good attempt. I know you read really well. That was a really good memory. So very good, Kathleen, but that's not the answer we were looking for. So the prince was not happy because he lived like a prisoner, right? Okay, we're gonna go on to the next question. The second question is, what did his father say when he asked his permission to go out of the palace? And I will pick on 2 names. How about Lin Zhou? Let's see, Lin.
Lin
Jin.
His father said, "Very well, my son said, you shall go outside the palace wall to see how people live in my city. But first, I must prepare things so that all would be good and proper for my noble son's visit."
Very good. Thank you very much, Lin Zhao. And then anybody want to answer another into the, how about Thomas? Thomas, do you want to add anything? Number 2.
My answer technically was the same. It was, very well, my son, you shall go outside the palace wall to see how people live in my city. And then, yeah,
okay. Thing. Thank you very much, Thomas. Okay, good job, everyone.
Can I do the next question?
When I call on you, you can do that. Okay.
Okay, just a minute.
Teacher, your mic is off.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Uncle. So, what did he see when he went into the city? What was something that made him surprised? Oh my goodness, so many hands. Do theory, Andre Lin.
He saw a prince that saw old age and a dead body.
Oh.
and
Not quite. This for lesson 7. The first answer was really good. So what was your first answer?
Old age.
Very good. Thank you very much. And then thank you very much, Thami. And Eric, did you want to answer that answer also? Eric Ong?
The prince saw an old man coming outside of a hut.
Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, so what did my next question is, what did this old man say? What was this old man, what was he saying? George? Oh, sorry. How about Michelle? Oh, George, did you want to try to answer?
He was begging.
Yeah, very good. And what about Stella? Stella Huang?
He was begging for food, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Thami. Very good. So the old man, he was begging for food. Okay, number 5. What did the prince ask the driver, his driver Chana? Okay, how about Robin? What did the prince ask his driver Chana? Robin?
The prince asked the China, "What is that, Chan?"
Mm-hmm. Very good. Thank you. Did you and then how about Went Lai? If did you want to add something else to the answer, to Robin's answer?
I'm saying was Robin answered, but like this.
What is that?
He asked, "Where is Chandler?" Like that.
Mm-hmm. Very. Okay. Thank you very much to me. Did anybody want to add any more to the answer? What did the prince ask the driver? How about Michelle Ong?
Be a little bit louder. We can hear you.
Okay, yeah, can you come a little bit closer to the microphone?
He asked Chana why the old man was like begging and was like bending over.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. So he specifically from the reading, it says, "What is that, Chana? Why is he all bent? Why is he trembling for? Why is his hair silver gray, not black like mine? And what is wrong with his eyes? Where are his teeth? Is this how same men are born? Tell me, oh good Chana, what does this mean?" So he was asking him a lot of questions about this old man. Okay, number 6. So what did the driver say to him? What did the driver answer back to Prince? The prince. How about Pit Yeri-sen? Pit Yeri-sen.
Me.
Yes.
Tanner answered his question like, the old man will be like that. All the men were old, all the women and girls will be old one day. That will be like that. Nobody can old.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Thank you very much, Lumi. William, how about you? William, you want to answer or also add to the answer?
So Chana said that the man is old and everyone at a certain age gets old.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Thank you very much, William. Thank you very much, Yeri-sen. Okay, so the next question we will move on. Had the prince seen many old people before, and why? So my next question for lesson 7, had this prince seen many people before and why? Okay, I will call on
Patrick when.
I will call on Ricky So.
He did not see old man before because his father was keeping him in the palace, not letting him go outside.
Very good. Thank you, Ricky. And Thomas, do you want to add more to that answer?
Oh wait, what was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh, had the prince seen many old people before and why? Had the prince seen many old people before? Okay, we're gonna move on. Thomas?
Sorry.
It's okay. That's okay. Okay.
Patrick Wynn waiting.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he has his hand raised.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Please answer, Patrick. Thank you, Ma. Patrick?
So he, so like he was old. So he had never seen any old people before, and the reason why it's because he he has been in the palace for a lot of for years that he never went outside and get to see any of the old people and never get to saw any of the old people because his father would prevent the old people from getting in. He'll prevent any sick, old, or dead man from getting into his palace.
Yeah, thank you very much, Patrick, for your very thorough answer. So he had never seen many old people before because the king makes sure he didn't see anybody old, and all of his servants are very young. So the king made sure of that because of the prophecy from the old wise man. So do you think that you will also grow old like this? Do you think you will also grow old like this?
Like 85 years old grandma.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Everybody answered that. Okay, very good. So can anybody escape being old?
No, we can't.
No. They can't.
No.
If there's some medicine, I want to be buy that, and I want to be taking it
Just in your
every
dreams.
day.
Just in your dreams. If there was medicine to keep you young, then you would take it. Just in your dreams, then you would. But no. So nobody can escape being old, right? Everybody must grow old. It's inevitable, no matter where you live, how rich you are, and what country you live in, and what time zone. You will always be grow old. Very good. Thank you. Okay, last question. What did the king do to make the prince happy again? What did the king try to do to make the prince happy? So the prince, after he saw this old man, he was really distressed and very distraught. So what did he do to try to make his son happy again? How about, let's see, who haven't we heard from yet today? How about Carl and Daniel?
Yeah, the king gave the princess to the to say tata to the prince to make happy.
So the prince gave the princess? Not quite. That's not quite the answer. So the king did something else to try to make him happy because the prince was very sad for seeing this old man. Who didn't we hear from today? How about Jackson? Jackson Ong? Jackson Ong?
Told the attendants to put on more dances and dinners.
Very good. But how did the prince okay, bonus question. What did the prince ask his father after? Even though, so the king had put many dances and many attendants and many events to make the prince happy. But what did the prince beg his father for? How about Brian? Brian, you want to answer this question?
Ask his father to not tell anybody in the city, not to do the dance parties and just go on his normal life.
Very good. How about Ong Mong?
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay, that's okay. So yeah, the prince, even though he had all these luxurious things in front of him, he still wanted to go outside of the city like an ordinary day. Very good. Thank you, everybody. Very